enjoying like that cast and that drift. Like, it's like that. Holy
gosh! Oh, that was insane.
We just crossed over the Minnesota border last night. The next couple of days, we're gonna try to catch some smallmouth. It was like, I can't wait.
To sum it up, they're predators, so they're like really aware of what's in their wheelhouse.
Oh, let's go.
That's how you get through the winter, is you replay those eats.
Look at that smallie, dude. All right, it is a true monsoon here. We're gonna fish anyways because we're here. We drove across the country. And that's just what we're gonna do. Let's go. We're on. Woo! I was starting to get so hopeless. Soaking the camera. We are heading to the largest river in North America to chase one of the most aggressive freshwater fish on the planet on poppers. But for me, this trip is about more than fishing. It's a return to Minnesota, the state where I spent the first 13 years of my life. The Mississippi River, spanning over 2,300 miles, is not only North America's largest river, but also one of its most historically significant waterways. It has served as a lifeline for commerce, transportation, and settlement since the nation's earliest days. Native Americans have lived along the Mississippi and its tributaries for thousands of years. They relied on it to survive, navigate, and trade long before European explorers arrived in the 16th century. Later, it became central to westward expansion, steamboat travel, and even the Civil War. It's the reason many of the major cities in the Midwest and the South are where they are today. The upper Mississippi, where we're headed, is home to a diverse range of fish, including musky, walleye, and smallmouth bass. Smallmouth bass, in particular, have thrived in these cool, oxygen-rich waters for centuries. The river's rocky structure and abundance of prey create the perfect environment to sharpen their hunting instincts. With streamlined bodies and sharp reflexes, they are fierce predators, making them one of the most sought-after sport fish in the country.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Growing up, I fished for smallmouth and other warm water species around Minneapolis, where I was born. My childhood was spent exploring the lakes and rivers near the Twin Cities. And thanks to my parents, who spent countless hours taking me fishing, I fell in love with it at an early age. Since moving to North Carolina in 2011 and discovering fly fishing, I haven't returned to Minnesota with a fly rod. This trip has been years in the making, so after a stop through South Dakota on our way, it was finally time to see what Minnesota and the mighty Mississippi had in store for us. Gotta stop in the old Cabela. It's only right that we stop in here. And Yvonne forgot to bring a freaking rain jacket to Minnesota. So we're gonna go get him a rain jacket.
Can you rise, please?
Yeah. Tell me why you forgot your rain jacket. You knew we were coming to Minnesota.
Listen, I'm gonna throw the blame on somebody else. I'm gonna throw it all on you.
Throw it on me.
Yeah, because we had to get the video out. Yeah, I was editing late and maybe wasn't the smartest about packing. Of which that's not my fault. It's all Scotty's. He's the one who didn't pack the rain jacket or the pants. Take a look at that. Go full zip. Should I go full zip, Scotty?
I told you, I will buy them if you get full zip. Because you don't like pants, so...
I hate pants. I think pants are the worst.
You can zip them off when you're done.
As we've established, you can't be athletic in pants. Says this guy, the 40-year-old fat man. You can't be athletic in pants, bro. Because I'm in an XL here at Columbia, which is like nice. The Columbia's still got like the fat guy sizes where it's like, I'm in double X in a lot of but I'm not, I'm an XL in like Carhartt and Columbia. I should shop at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's more often because my self-esteem would be through the roof. It's a winning outfit right there. Watch out, big smallies, here Yvonne comes. Booyah.
All right, it is a true monsoon here in Minnesota. We hadn't even put on the water yet, but the rain has only gotten worse since we started rigging up. But we're gonna fish anyways because we're here. We drove across the country. We keep it super simple. Just gonna bring a couple streamers, got our waterproof packs, and we're gonna see if Yvonne doesn't hopefully sink my camera in the monsoon.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Onward to the river. Might as well just start right here.
Yeah. How's it going so far, Scotty?
I can't really see a whole lot. I already got my fly stuck in the whole tree cluster. Bent the hook, trying to get it out. So new fly. It's going. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. That's one. Damn. Can't. Oh, yeah. That's a smallie. Oh, yeah, I brought a net. Nice.
Let's go, dude.
We're on. Woo! I was starting to get so hopeless. It was so hard to fish this spot. Wow. Look at that. On the crawfish pattern. First Minnesota smallie. We're on, dude. I won. We just switched this crawfish pattern and honestly just trying to get a feel for the water. It's been a little frustrating just trying to get a good drift with everything behind us, but it was swinging and that's when he hammered it. Now it's pouring again, so Yvonne's gonna get the stick and see if he can't dangle one up. How's the new jacket feel in the pants?
Your jacket is holding up. You know, I haven't activated my zipper features yet because I think it's pretty self-explanatory why. There's like street lights on right now, so yeah, we're activated though. Guys on the board. Confidence is increasing.
Yep.
Minnesota, watch out. The native son has returned.
And his prodigal son.
Yeah. His prodigal father.
His prodigal father. Bring it on, baby. Should have put my raincoat over my waders.
What a horrible casting. There's like that fine line between, like, can I clear that tree and get to that little pocket of water, right? Like, it always feels like you're challenged. You're like, damn, can I cast that far?
Oh my gosh.
Dart!
Damn. Oh. Thought that was it, dude.
Dude, that felt so good. I don't have the Minnesota magic, not tonight.
It's too early in the game.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta earn it.
Yeah. Like everything else in life, you gotta earn it.
Us native Minnesotans just,
You already earned it.
you know, we put our time in.
Yeah, you already earned it. You already spent winters here for some period of your life. Like, you deserve that fish. I'm just in a little rainstorm, you know. I haven't earned my Minnesota stripes.
Forgot to zip my pocket.
With a fish to the net in our first session, we were pumped, despite being soaked to the bone.
As you can tell, I went in.
While the rain was expected to persist until 3 a.m., the forecast for tomorrow looked promising. So we dried off and got to work cooking dinner. If you've been following us for a while now, you know we appreciate the time off the water just as much as we do on the water. And this year, we've taken things to a whole new level. Over the winter, we teamed up with Harker Outdoors to create my dream fly fishing rig, built specifically for adventures like this. The goal was simple: enhance the experience of a fishing trip with a functional and robust home on wheels. I've taken this rig through Montana, Utah, Wyoming, and now here in the Midwest, and it's been a total game changer. With a built-in electrical system, a spacious interior, and a back door that doubles as a cooking table, it's packed with features that make life on the road easier. But what I love most is the freedom it provides. It's a home base on wheels, capable of going anywhere my truck can take it, maximizing my time on the water while minimizing hassle. Plus, it holds all the gear I need and makes longer road trips not just possible, but seamless. You don't need a camper to have a great fishing trip, but for me, the Harkers removed every excuse not to hit the road and explore more of the country through fly fishing. They offer two models, the XO and the EDC, which is what I have, and if you're considering a truck camper, I highly recommend the Harker. You can use the code WILDFLY at checkout to save $500 off your camper, and the website is linked down below. Now, let's get to fishing the mighty Mississippi. Good morning. It is 5:45 right now. Air is very crisp, and it is a lot cooler than what we had the last couple days in South Dakota. But it feels good. It feels fishy. We're getting up early. We're gonna go meet Tanner and float a section of the Mississippi River today. I hear a lot of things about these Midwest smallmouth and how they're built different and absolute monsters. So hopefully we can run into a few of those today.
Doing?
How are ya?
Scotty, good to meet you.
Yeah, you too, man.
Welcome to Minnesota.
Thanks. This is Yvonne.
Good to meet you.
Likewise, soon.
Yeah, man. Got you with a little tease in the rain.
Dude, that was wild because like I thought it was gonna blow over. I'm like, you guys can maybe poke out and get some water, and then it just kept raining all day, like all day.
Yeah, I'm pumped. That one yesterday was just like, oh gosh. And I know the caliber is like way bigger in here.
There's
Can be.
Yeah, I mean, once they hit that like 17-inch class, that's a good fish, and then it's strong, and it took a while for it to grow that big in the northern United States like this, so it's a solid fish. But there's 20, 21s there. If you're super lucky, like once a season we boat run around 22 inches, which is an absolute tank. But there's a chance at a 20 for sure.
Yeah.
I went right off today.
Yeah. Sick. All right, fellas. How long have you been in Minnesota?
My whole life, basically. I've moved away and then returned twice, so I can't quite shake it. But yeah, I was born. My family's from Minnesota. I was born here. Yeah, it's just like, it's tough because I do not have a single winter hobby. So, not a healthy pattern to be completely obsessed with like the smallmouth in the summer and then stare at the living room wall all winter.
And think about smallmouth.
Think about smallmouth.
excited to be here and not have a bunch of boats, if any.
It's pretty unique. Like, you get funny looks coming down the road with a drift boat in Minnesota. Like, they don't know what it is. There's probably like 50 to 60 of them in the entire state, and I know a lot of the guys by first name basis if they do have a boat. So a lot of water and rivers to explore that kind of fly under the radar. Let's throw the streamer on the sink tip on this current seam to start out, and then
Cool.
give it an honest try.
Yeah.
But the sun's already getting up, so I believe they'll take the plopper. So the name of the game, you'll see these little slots created by the, kind of boulder fields, and just getting it to swing through some of that. Let it kind of marinate through there. We'll give this like 10 more minutes and then we're going to the popper.
I like that.
Just gonna see it. Sometimes there's stuff this is like a big sand thing in front of these islands. Any tree with roots like that is a good setup. Reward the guy.
I've had many a drifts where I hadn't been rewarded over the years.
Yeah.
Many a great drifts, and then you get that one where you're just like this,
Standing on your plow line.
Oh, there it is.
After messing around with the streamer for a bit, we were all eager to dive into the main program we came for.
What's the name of the game with the poppers?
So you're landing near the bank, kind of like eradicating. So you can do like a couple like little things, but it shouldn't be like a kid doing a cannonball in the pool. It should just be like enough to scoot the water and make the rubber legs kick. We're landing it and there's 2-3 feet of water, so it's the same deal. Like for a fish to look up and to come grab it, it's not hard. So they know it's there. Yep, come on. Love this.
That would have been so sick.
Yeah, the trolls toll. The more we continue our float, there'll be more of these like little rock outcroppings. So see how it just kind of sweeps around there.
Yep.
Little fart.
Little guy.
He's on. Good reaction there.
Yeah, that was right when it landed.
Yeah.
There we go. We caught a smallmouth.
And this is why we come to Minnesota.
Yes. Oh my God, he crushed it. Little smallie, started off. We had to get things going somehow.
Dude, Sky, I think the Minnesota accent's coming out a little bit.
Yeah.
No way, is it?
Yeah. Get him in the boat. Yeah. I think the sun getting up is helping our visibility just a bit. So.
Yeah, I can definitely see more in the water.
Yeah. I think likewise for the fish too.
Wow.
Oh
my God.
Tight. You can't be too tight.
Oh my God, that was a sick eat, dude.
That, when you asked, did they know what they're eating and trying to kill it? That was it. Oh, this is a big fish.
Wow, this is a good fish.
Yeah, it is. Yes, Scotty is.
That's what we were looking for.
Welcome to Minnesota.
Dude, they do not give up.
No. And this is a big-bodied fish, so.
Yes, dude.
Let's go.
Come on. Whew. Oh my gosh.
That is a solid river small.
Wow.
Probably here over 17. I first thought it was too large when it first flipped.
I know. The way he was fighting, I was like, this is, I mean, I'm not mad at all.
That is sick.
Soak in the camera. I couldn't believe too when he was fighting right here. It was like, a trout, you usually can like tilt his head and get him in the net. It was like, like he almost took my rod. That's the goal.
Yeah. right where this grass finishes downstream and then that froggy water starts. Oh,
Yes! That was so... Oh! Dude.
There's more than one there. There's more than one. There's more than one.
Damn, that was so sick.
That was storyboard. Holy fuck. Yo, that was disrespectful. Oh, let's go.
Dragging him. Come on.
There's gotta be one in that shade line, right? Like, it's down and flat.
Oh! Yeah. Oh!
Came around on it. But you can see how fast they key on it. Like, they know it landed there. They're just making a decision if they're gonna do it or not. Oh, the crash.
We have a riser. I don't even know if you call it a riser, but.
In the Midwest, we call it the crash.
Oh, the crash. I like
They're
that.
kind of beating the bait fish up against like that. They're chasing that up into the shallows.
All right, it's down here, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Dude. Oh, he swiped on it. I don't think he ate it. That was a big fish. Yep. Oh.
Might be two different fish, dude.
That might be different fish.
But yeah. Oh, yep. Got him.
Oh, that was a big fish.
Let's check that hook, maybe.
That was like a trout eat.
That was probably the bigger fish. It balances out a kind of a goofy, heavy fly well in the current.
Dude, that was like a hopper eat.
Yeah.
Like it, I didn't even pop it yet.
There he is.
Tight, tight, tight. Another at the river.
Oh, gosh. Damn, dude. That's a stud.
This is. All right, I'm gonna float towards them, so keep that line tight.
Okay.
Can't tell if that's the same fish or different one.
I know. Jesus, man.
This is an 8-weight payload, fully corked door.
Oh, that's a big smallmouth. Oh gosh. Oh my God, he's so fat, dude. Oh! Ah. Just bad angle, I guess.
He just turned. Just turned short.
God. Damn. How big do you think that was?
I don't know.
I don't want to know.
It's all tough when they're, man, you could probably get 19 to 20. Maybe a smidge over 20. That was.
Oh, don't say that.
That was a big body bass. Yeah. That was a flush popper eat too, where it's just like, it's under the surface and coming with the bass. Like it's not a splashy eat. It's just like a whoof.
And he was like right there. That's the brutal part, is I saw it pop out and then he just.
Oof. Yeah. That's a solid 20.
Even though losing that fish was heartbreaking, it opened my eyes to the caliber of smallmouth in this river.
Guys, that was a monster.
Uh-oh,
Already back in that headspace.
We were starting to dial in the popper technique, a mix between streamer fishing and dry fly fishing. Basically, the best of both worlds. And with every cast, anticipation grew, as if the water could erupt at any moment.
We could do a YouTube sponsorship that's like, you miss a brutal fish like that.
Like BetterHelp or something.
Yeah, and it cuts to like, and this episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Honestly, I think
Kind of.
good job to BetterHelp.
Oh, yes!
Take that bitch.
Yes!
Oh gosh, that's not a small fish.
Apparently he's going downstream.
I've never been worked so hard by a freshwater fish like this. On an 8 weight.
That was my goal for today, just to make you second guess like some of the fly fishing, because you've had so many other sick experiences. I'm like, hey, if Minnesota can hold its own, we're in business.
Jeez, that's a tank. Close. Yes, dude.
He's in the bag.
Whew. Come on.
Congrats, guys.
Come on.
Look at that. Anchor down, that's some redemption.
That's what we needed right there.
Oh my God. Let's go!
That is a football. Look at that paddle tail, like that's what's you're fighting. That thing is made for pushing water in the current.
See ya. Yvonne, you want up?
Sure.
Nice shot. Do it. Made us late. Made us late.
Oh yeah. Got him.
He's got a little
Look at that red eye, too.
feisty little guy, huh?
I think I might actually be a smallmouth guy. That's my calling in life. I just don't live in the right state for that. You know?
You can
I'll
totally reroute your life for fishing. It's gone well for a lot of others.
I mean, that's essentially what I've done in my life.
Yeah.
I just did it for trout, but here I am. Every time I go smallmouth fishing, it's like, this is the coolest of all time.
I'm really in love with this rock coming up. Hopefully.
I love it too.
Yvonne, how are you feeling up there with your poppers?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh, that's
Go
I'm
get
enjoying myself, Scotty. This is fun. Smallmouth, good time.
would recommend.
Would recommend. Hey, Scotty, thumbs up. Thumbs up for sure.
What's this guy have to say about it? He could quit biting the line.
He came out and smoked.
Right in the films.
Cool. Yep.
Boom. Where are all those big ones, Scotty? How do I do that?
Just nonstop. I like that we have a blend of fish to keep things fresh.
Yeah.
Like the participant little schoolie bass are keeping us dialed on the popper hook sets.
They're keeping us engaged.
You know, it's the training wheels for Yvonne.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm not a Minnesota native like you guys. I'm not used to these 20-inch bass.
Yeah. It's just in the DNA. If you like look at a microscope, like Scotty and I have it.
Right. I don't.
Yeah.
I got flounder in my DNA.
That's a tough one.
Tough one to have, you know?
Yeah.
You start saying O's, like doing the Minnesota accent, I feel like you'll start smoking. Maybe I should start doing that. No, that's offensive.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear your best Minnesota accent so far.
Cultural appropriation.
Yeah. I can't. I'm from Minnesota. Is that how you do it?
Yeah, but like unintentionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Oh, hey there. Oh, hey there. I'm from Minnesota.
Like, hey, we're out of ice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like internally you're like, holy shit, I'm the guy on Channel 4 News that's talking about the snowstorm. You're like, yeah, we got a lot of snow. And you're like, no, that's me. Look at that, huh?
Should I ask you, Scotty, how have you been liking smallmouth fishing?
Did lay down grass under
words today. I think
it would be a lot.
Yeah. Is that how you know you're enjoying yourself? Is when you're quiet?
When I'm like really locked in.
Yeah.
I feel bad sometimes, like I'm rowing people, because it's like I'm not making small talk at times, but it's like sometimes like hopefully they're as locked in as I am and enjoying like that cast and that drift. Like it's like just that. Holy
Gosh! Holy that was insane.
Guess what? We got that.
It's an explosion.
dude, that thing was out of the water for a good 6 feet before it even got to the fly.
It like spooked me, dude.
You almost Van Dammed your way into the Mississippi, dude.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
Nice.
Go.
Nice guy.
Come on. Definitely the coolest eat.
Oh
Or
yeah.
like the most exciting.
I'm fairly positive that we got the eat in the corner too.
To answer your question, Yvonne.
Yeah.
There you go.
I am enjoying it.
Another textbook one too is like right in front of that rock. You know, we've been putting a lot of casts in there that haven't been rewarded, but this one came right in front of that rock.
You just like get lulled to sleep because you have like 10 to 15 of those that should have got roared. You're like, it didn't. All right, I'm kind of feeling the heat of the afternoon, and then that just explosion out of nowhere is
Yeah.
that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Love that. What do you think people get wrong about Minnesota fishing here?
I think there's a couple things. There's definitely a lot of talent here that isn't on the internet. They're really talented anglers, and they have a lot of knowledge about fish populations and movement and how to catch them and all that. And they do not have an Instagram account with Euro shots. This could be Canada if the border was in a different place. Like, you know, like I think everybody's like, oh, I got to go up into Canada. It's like, well, we're really far north. We have funny accents. We have fat bass. To sum up Minnesota again too, is it's really, Minnesota is known for fishing. It's just the conventional tackle world. Like,
Yeah.
it's in every TV show and magazine and documentary, but it's all conventional angling. And it's like, hey, it's underrepresented maybe in the fly game, to sum it up. But this one's got a nice side to side because it's so narrow. And the other one pushes a lot more water and hangs, but
Tanner just hooked us up with a couple musky flies. So I'm heading up north to do a little musky fishing for the next couple days. This is what you do in the winter in Minnesota. You just dive into these. We just wrapped up an awesome float with Tanner. One of the most fun days of fly fishing that I've had, I think, period. I've stressed you guys before how much I love smallmouth, but I don't have it around me in Utah necessarily, so I, in a way, forget about it when I'm on my day-to-day, but then when I go do it, it's such a reminder of how explosive these fish are, how predatory they are, just how powerful they are. I mean, these fish, I think, fight pound for pound harder than any freshwater fish out there. I haven't had many freshwater fish bend a rod, an 8-weight for that matter, like some of those fish did today. And although we didn't get that 20-incher we were hoping for, it was still an awesome day. Huge shout out to Tanner for taking us out. I will leave his information down below if you guys want to go book a trip with him and go fish.
Although our time on the Mississippi was brief, it was eye-opening to fish a river so deeply rooted in our country's history. A river that once enabled settlers to trade, communicate, and survive, and one that smallmouth bass have called home for thousands of years. It was a warm welcome back to Minnesota, and I can't wait to come back. But now, I'm shifting gears and heading north to link up with my buddy Mav to chase musky. We'll see you soon.
My bait is working outside of the water.
Thank you guys so much for watching the video and for making it this far. And before you go, I did want to share something really quick. I know a lot of you have been asking about the type of gear that we use and what I would recommend. And I definitely know that gear is not a one-size-fit-all type of thing, but if you are interested in some of my favorites and what I would recommend, typically I've made a list down below, including some of the gear we used in this video. And in all transparency, it is an affiliate link with a local fly shop, Fly Fish Food here in Utah. So we will get a small kickback if you guys purchase anything through the link and support the channel. However, if you want to get it from somewhere else, that's totally cool too. I just know a lot of you have been asking and I wanted to make that list. So if you're interested, go check it out. It's down below. And if not, we'll see you guys in the next video.